full day one here at Walt Disney World, October 2020. It is our Magic Kingdom day.
So excited. We are looking forward. This is going to be the first time we've ever seen the Magic Kingdom decorated for Halloween.
And the first time seeing the new castle painted too.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a fun day. We got a lot of fall treats to show you, some old favorites such as Dole Whip, you know that's going to happen. We're going to hit all the rides that you would expect to see, as long as we can get on them, which should be okay.
Yeah, we'll let you know how like the posted wait times are versus the actual wait times.
Yeah, so we're at the Caribbean Beach Resort right now, walking towards the lobby, the old Port Royale area, to get our day started. So, you ready? Let's go!
So we talked to a cast member last night at the lobby of Caribbean Beach because we saw signs that like the buses started operating 45 minutes before park open, and that seemed a little too close for comfort, considering that like for Hollywood Studios, you have to be in the park before it opens to attempt to get a Rise of the Resistance boarding group. She pretty much said if you want to be guaranteed to be in the park before it opens, take a Lyft, take an Uber. So that is exactly what we were doing this morning. So, quick update. They definitely are running the buses earlier than 45 minutes before the park opens. We were waiting for the Uber a little more than an hour before Magic Kingdom opens, and we saw 2 Magic Kingdom buses pulled up, canceled it, got on the bus, and they're seating about 9 parties at a time, depending on the size. So everybody has a seat, you're spaced out, and we are now here at Magic Kingdom. Get to the park early. They're already letting people inside.
Yeah, this is wild. I mean, like, we've heard like pretty mixed things about, you know, getting to the park early, but for the most part, like,
the buses are running.
Yeah.
Not as many people are going. You can get inside early, get those pictures in front of the castle with the mostly empty Main Street. Just come early. Just went through security and all of that, which we obviously can't show you, but we're in. The crowd is very low right now. It's gonna scan in and actually enter the park.
woo!
Clean your hands often and thoroughly.
All right, we're all checked in.
We're gonna walk in.
First time back in a Disney park in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So pretty.
Well before park open too, in the Magic Kingdom. All right, let's see. Wait, what is that?
It does look good.
Are you crying?
No, I just I'm a little teared up. Aww. I thought I was gonna hate the color because Cinderella Castle should be white and blue because those are Cinderella's colors. Pink is Sleeping Beauty. Pink and blue is Sleeping Beauty. But it looks really good.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
The pictures don't do it justice.
No, it doesn't. I don't hate it either.
Yeah.
It does look really good. All right, so we were in the park about 35 minutes before opening, which was, I don't think, something we were expecting, but we're gonna check wait times and see.
It's not active yet
Okay.
since it's not park open.
Got it. Okay.
But I think we're gonna try something a little, sorry, I'm trying to avoid the railroad tracks here. I think we're going to try something different. Usually we always go right.
Which is the correct way to go.
It is. And go to Space Mountain. Anyway, as I was just saying, we usually go to the right and go to Space Mountain. People right now are definitely heading to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. They're going to Space Mountain, they're going to Splash Mountain. We're gonna try something different, and we're gonna go left, try to hit Jungle Cruise and Pirates, lines that probably don't have a long wait right now, and get some of those done, and then hopefully Seven Dwarfs and all those other rides will have a shorter wait time later in the day, and we can do them then.
We will see you later, buddy. Recently reopened.
Very recently.
Yeah, what was
Look
it?
how long they think the line's gonna be. It goes all the way back.
Woo! And it has been. See you in a bit. We'll be back. There is nobody here. This is wild. It is.
Everybody was going to Seven. You could tell they were going that way to Seven Dwarfs, and they were going right to Space.
I feel very uneasy right now because like this is like going clockwise in Magic Kingdom is like very counterintuitive.
We've never not had to wait at the thing to like check in.
Yeah.
There's usually like a backlog of crowds.
And like we thought this was gonna be awful because like all you heard through September and October was that crowd lines, crowd levels are just like really maxing at the 25% level. And
Right.
and don't take our experience for what your experience is gonna be, obviously. Like depending on when you watch this, it could be very different, but this is just here as of October 23rd, so. All right, so Jungle Cruise, you just had cast members.
Still setting up and everything, but people are walking into the queue for Pirates, so we're gonna start there.
Let's check it out and see if we can get on. And like, just like, come on.
Actually, are like noticing little details about the land because like.
Do you want to just stand here? Like, I'll get a photo of you.
5-minute wait. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
We might
We've waited when we've been circled all the way.
we might be walking onto Pirates. What is even going on right now?
Walked right on. And the
time
park
is it?
The park isn't even open yet.
Strike your colors, you bloomin' cockroaches! Surrender, Captain Jack Sparrow! Where be Captain Jack Sparrow? Speak up!
Nobody's in Adventureland still. Just got off Pirates, walked right on. But I think they're like pumping in extra cents into the ride because
Yeah.
people are wearing masks.
Yep.
Everything that we smelled was so emphasized and it was great.
It was really good.
Yeah.
No wait times yet. Jungle Cruise is still closed.
Okay, so do we want to head into
Yeah.
Frontierland?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
This is wild. Like, I've never, ever seen the park like that. And there's the Splash Mountain queue.
We found the crowd. They're all waiting for Splash and Big Thunder Mountain.
So we are going to try and be smart about this because typically what you've been seeing for wait times at the parks is that you'll find a little bit of a dip in the afternoon, or at least you hope you will.
Yeah.
So we'll let the crowds get all this out of the way, probably for the next 2 or 3 hours, I would say.
The park is open until 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
We have time.
So we're good. We're gonna we're walking through Frontierland right now. We're gonna go try to check out like Haunted Mansion. Well, we're here and the park still isn't even technically open yet,
For another 20 minutes.
and we're just walking through Frontierland. So day's off to a good start.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion.
Rap on a table. It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
Okay, it is 9:07. The park opened technically 7 minutes ago. We just got off of our second attraction of the day. I think one of our, or my personal favorites. You hate it.
No, I hate it.
I
I mean, I like it, but I always end up like jumping or screaming when something pops up like I'm 3 years old.
and she did.
Yes, I did.
I like Haunted Mansion because it's one of the attractions that Walt directly influenced, so you definitely feel his happy haunts while you're on the ride. So we waited about 10 minutes for the attractions. So we just checked wait times. Mostly everything is about 5 minutes and under right now, which is great. Seven Dwarfs is the longest, currently at 75 minutes. We just checked, it says Jungle Cruise, which has been getting a pretty long wait recently, is up to 15. So we're just gonna go wait in that. That's probably not an accurate wait time, so we should be able to hopefully walk on that too. And that'll be our third ride of the day so far.
Pit stop on the way to Jungle Cruise. We passed Sleepy Hollow Refreshments and we were like, all right, time for breakfast. So we are sharing the Mickey waffle with strawberries and cream. We know we're gonna have a lot of snacks today, so we are gonna be sharing a lot of our meals on this trip. So just gonna have a quick bite to eat and then head over to Jungle Cruise.
We'll be back. Second time, we'll be back. Okay, so after our after our breakfast,
stop.
yes, at Sleepy Hollow, check the wait times again. Jungle Cruise is now up to 30, but we don't think it's actually that long. I mean, it's just with the spaced out line again. So we're gonna wait it out, see what the actual wait time is. We should be on a little bit. Another update. Now it says 45. I think it's just an indicator of, you know, the park just right after having it been opened. It's just getting a little busier now.
I don't think it'll actually be 45. I took note of what time it was when we got in line, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
But I mean, it's every time we come here, like there are a lot of must-dos in the parks, and like this is definitely one of them. You actually have the live cast members being the skippers, doing all the jokes that you know and love.
It's a different experience every time, so
Yeah.
gotta do it.
So at least the line is not miles and miles and miles long. If you were a Disney cast member, what ride would you want to be the cast member for?
The safari.
Ooh, that's a good
I would
one.
love to drive around because it's a different ride every single time based on what animals are out, and you just get to share all your cool knowledge about animals, and so.
Yeah, that's a good one. I would say probably this. That actually, I think.
Yeah, you would be great. Yeah.
Standing in this line got me thinking of that. I would love to be a Jungle Cruise skipper.
Now then, now then, now then, now then. If you don't believe me, here it is. We're in the boat.
What? You fell for that one? You never fall for that one. You don't do that.
Beaver jerky. What the moment you have been waiting for? The best of the world!
We'll be back.
You better hope it
We'll be
opens.
back. So in the past year or so, Disney's been rolling out this really cool new feature. It's like a zoom photo. So they have it here in the hub at Magic Kingdom. They also have it in Galaxy's Edge, where basically you stand someplace on the ground and then there's a camera fixed on top of a nearby building, and there's a PhotoPass cast member who stands there with an iPad connected to that camera, and it does this really cool zoom shot.
Is there a cavalcade coming?
Looks like it.
Yay! I'm crying.
You all right there?
No. I don't know what happened.
It's okay. It's been a year, and you're in Magic Kingdom, and you're seeing one of the Fab Five. That's an okay reaction.
It just it felt like Disney.
So we are now walking through Tomorrowland. First time we're seeing the area without Stitches. Great Escape. Yeah, we are gonna try to bang out a couple of the attractions over here, and yeah, we'll see what we get to. One of my all-time favorites now, Carousel of Progress. You can't beat it.
Okay, change of plans. We're getting on Carousel of Progress because it only has a 5-minute wait, and Buzz and Space Mountain kind of went up a little bit. So we're gonna do that for now while it's so short, and then maybe grab some coffee because I have not had any yet.
Well, it sounds pretty good. They generally think tourists. So, see you at the fair.
Just got coffee from Joffrey's, the Jamaican cold brew, really good. We just got in line as well for Space Mountain, which is somewhere in, actually way in front of Space Mountain. So yeah, we'll see. It's posted 60-minute wait, so we'll see how quickly it actually we actually get on. So a couple thoughts from Tomorrowland as we're waiting for Space Mountain. You can see they've started to, or they're really making progress on updating the People Mover, even though unfortunately the People Mover's not running. But it's just interesting that they're doing something like that, because people have been talking about for a while how they want to see a major overhaul to Tomorrowland in general. So the fact that they're just doing like a temporary fix, who knows, that's maybe indicative of a larger update down the road. But I know it's something that a lot of Disney fanatics have been asking for, is like update Tomorrowland, like update the last scene in Carousel of Progress, things like that. So we'll see. It just sucks that People Mover's not running, because that's one of our favorites. But
sorry, I just wanted to say the castle color from this angle looks different, and I don't think I like it. I'm gonna show it to you.
Walking down Main Street.
Yeah, but
earlier.
it looks like a weird pink over here now. I don't know if you can see it. The palm tree might be in the way. But we're almost entering the Space Mountain building. And it now only says 50 minutes. It definitely has not been anywhere near that. It's been, what time is it?
About 11:40.
It hasn't even been a half hour. We're about to enter the building, so I don't think it's going to be much longer.
All right, just got off of Space Mountain. It was a posted 50-minute wait by the time that we were in line. It was 60, went down to 50, we waited 45. So actually pretty accurate for Space. Best ride as it always is.
It's my favorite one at Magic Kingdom, hands down.
Yeah, it's not my favorite mountain. My favorite mountain's Big Thunder, but that's Jenna's all-time favorite ride for sure. But yeah, it's now about 12:05, so middle of the day, starting to get around lunchtime.
Oh my God, look at the crowd. Bottleneck area.
Yeah, we're right in front of the Speedway. So we haven't eaten anything since Sleepy Hollow this morning with that Mickey waffle. So we're actually gonna go scope out some food and yeah, let's get some grub.
Okay, so we decided to get the bacon macaroni and cheese tots from the Friar's Nook. Just a little snack to share because we don't really want lunch at this time, just because it's a little still early in the day. We needed something in our stomachs since we only shared the waffle this morning. But had a couple of bites. Excuse me, the mac and cheese is actually really good. It's very creamy and it doesn't taste like typical theme park mac and cheese. It's a little elevated. And then, you know, basic tots, can't go wrong. But there's bacon on top, nice and crispy, some green onions, and then we have a side of sour cream. But definitely recommend these.
So just a quick look at the queue for Peter Pan's flight, which is always has a long crowd. It's looping all the way back down there towards Haunted Mansion, Liberty Square, then it's circling back to the actual entrance of the attraction. So it's posted 45 right now. Got in line at 12:30, so we will tell you guys if that's accurate or not.
Into your seat and put your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your pirate ship. And use your children.
Off to Neverland!
Okay, just got off of Peter Pan's flight, waited just about 28 minutes, so about half of what the posted
I was very surprised.
55 was. So not bad, great attraction, a Walt original, so 2 thumbs up.
Great.
All right, just to check on the midday crowd, and it's definitely the ride wait times are definitely an indicator of what the crowd levels are at right now. Haunted Mansion a little bit ago was at 75 minutes, and we basically walked on this morning, so definitely you could see that increase throughout the day. Probably not actually 75 minutes, but just to, again, give you an idea. And just like walking through, Liberty Square now, you just feel like there's you're having more trouble going places where you could maintain your, your bubble, if you will. So I think it'll, at this point in the day, mid-afternoon, it'll start to, slow down a little bit, especially as the families with the kids get tired and they go back to their hotels. And the park is up until 8 o'clock last night, but like, yeah, even here, like this is where the Haunted Mansion line is starting, and the ride is all the way back there. So it's, they're looping you around through the Columbia riverboat queue, since that is closed right now, since they're draining the rivers of America for refurbishment.
The Country Bears!
So we got some surprise character greetings. The Country Bears are on top of their jamboree.
Oh my god, you guys, Chip and Dale are up there and they're in their Halloween costumes. They are so cute.
Just got in line for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. The cast member at the end of the line said 75 to 80 minutes, so we will see how accurate that is. We may be off the attraction. Hopefully we'll be off the attraction at that point. So yeah, we just saw another cavalcade go through as well. So definitely a busy Friday here at Magic Kingdom, but we're having a good time. We just had lunch and trying to get some of the rides off the list now. So we are like in the heart of Frontierland right now, and we gotta go right there. So bit of a ways to go, but the line's been moving as soon as we got in the line, and it's actually nice to get a good view of the rivers of America, which we never get to see too much. Miss you, Fast Pass. You were missed. We have gotten very lucky to have been in over covered queues when it's raining, and yeah, this is what's going on outside right now. If you can see that, it is pouring. I mean, it's one of those Central Florida like pop-up showers, and it should be gone in a little bit, but it's like we got lucky to be in a covered queue. Hey, you know what they call this?
What?
The wildest ride in the wilderness. Let's go. Let's go! Hey, buddy.
Yes. Your hair.
Love it. All-time favorite. All right, we're back. We just got off of Big Thunder. Jenna took the big camera to go get footage of the Boo-to-You cavalcade that's coming through Frontierland right now. We're now in the line for Splash Mountain. So just trying to, knock out some of the bigger ones. It doesn't look like that the wait time trends the last couple days. The rides just kind of stay consistently busy through the afternoon. So you just got to suck it up at some point and just wait, an hour or so for some of the big ticket attractions, the e-tickets. Like Big Thunder was a posted 80 to 90 when we got in line. We ended up waiting 70, so pretty spot on. There wasn't an cleaning included in there. And then now Splash Mountain says a posted 55-minute wait. So we will see what that nets out at. So a couple thoughts now that we've been in our more or less second longest queue of the day. the wait times that we're seeing aren't that far off from what they're posted at. And previously, and I would say in the last month to 6 weeks or so, that there's been a lot of padding to the wait times. So maybe it's only like 70 or 75% indicative of what the actual wait time you're going to have is. And now we're finding that to be kind of the opposite. It is fairly accurate. So I think based on this experience, like, it's definitely making a case for Disney to bring back Fast Pass.
I think the reason why they aren't is because since they have to space out all the lines, some of the lines are actually using the Fast Pass line to be able to fit people, because, I mean, you see from our footage for Big Thunder, we were like way down into Liberty Square, so it's like they don't have many options.
Sure, and that, especially when you're probably maxed at the 25% park capacity most days now, you know, you're kind of at that benchmark for wanting to get people to get on most of their favorite attractions, but it's a balancing game Disney has to play. Oh God.
Oh, we're gonna get wet. Oh, go inside. Oh my God, your hair.
Your shirt.
The front was like...
Yeah. It's a Disney classic. Thank you, Tony Baxter. Move over! Move over!
What the heck?
We just got off of Splash Mountain. We definitely wanted to ride it because they recently announced its reimagining, and we don't know exactly when that's going to happen. So in case this was going to be the last ride as Splash Mountain, we want to make sure we get on it. It was a, what, hour, 7-minute wait?
7 minutes. It was posted at 55, but then shortly after we got in line, it went up to 90. So
yeah, and that was with a cleaning procedure. So we actually saw them, you know, taking that, you know, cleaner and spraying the boats down after, you know, select amount of time. And yeah, so we did it, and now we're off for the rest of the day.
So they space you out. We were in the front row, and then we had somebody. There were 2 rows in between us, and then the next set of guests. Pretty wet right now, but it actually feels really good. But I did want to point out, at the top of the big drop on Splash Mountain, you can see a, what is that called?
Silhouette.
A silhouette of Mickey Mouse. And not a lot of people notice it, so we'll show you what it looks like right here. But it's a fun thing to look for when you're petrified and heading up to the top for the big drop. I am so happy we finally got to see the Boo to You Cavalcade. And that's usually something that only would happen during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But since they're not doing that this year, they're kind of just incorporating it into their daily cavalcades at Magic Kingdom. And we've missed it all day. So it's almost 5 o'clock and finally got to see it. So happy.
We're back.
Back at the spring roll cart.
We're back. We said we would be back.
And it's finally open.
We're back.
So we're getting
6 hours later, 7 hours later.
7
How long
hours
it's
later.
been? Yeah.
Yes. So they have 2 offerings right now, pepperoni pizza and cheeseburger. We're gonna get one of each. I'm gonna have the cheeseburger, and Andy's gonna have the pepperoni pizza. thought I was recording and took a bite of the spring roll and started talking, and the camera was not on. So there's that. So this is the cheeseburger spring roll, which is always at the cart, and the pepperoni one is the one that is the seasonal flavor right now. It's really good. It's crisp, it's warm, and it tastes like a McDonald's cheeseburger. You can definitely taste mustard and pickles. It's definitely a great snack, and it's right on your way as you are entering Adventureland.
This is the pepperoni pizza spring roll, which is just a limited time offering right now, so pretty sure the flavor will speak for itself. Very strong pepperoni flavor, actually. There's definitely some mozzarella cheese in here, just some like Italian seasoning. Overall, really good balance. The spring roll, the pastry itself is very crisp, very flaky. So I think a very solid, seasonal offering you have here. And you also, it comes with this side of marinara. Yeah, got a little pull of the cheese in that bite. But overall, really solid. So if you're at the Magic Kingdom, regardless of the seasonal flavor, I think you're a safe bet to go to the spring roll cart right outside of Adventureland. What time is it?
5:32.
No.
Oh, you mean Dole Whip time.
Feels like everybody's favorite Disney snack is the Dole Whip, so just about that time of day that we have ours. So we are going to Aloha Isle, which is right up here in Adventureland, to get the Dole Whip. We mobile ordered and should be there in a bit, and we'll click that we are here.
Excited.
They'll prepare our order and we'll be good to go.
Waited a year and a half.
Yep. Just as good as you remember.
Can't beat this.
It is creamy, pineapple-y.
Believe it or not, I had never had a Dole Whip until I came to Disney with Andy. Him and his family, this is Disney to them. And now I'm thinking, if I came to Magic Kingdom and someone told me I could only get one thing, this would be it. Pick up the pace!
Wow, where are we going?
We just spotted on top of the train station Mickey and friends in their Halloween costumes.
Jenna's sprinting.
We made it.
Just so we could put it in the vlog, it's the
It's the Purple Wall, you guys!
Is that what it's called?
It's called the Purple Wall, and it is one of the most Instagrammable spots in the Magic Kingdom, besides being at the castle.
You don't say, since we just did a photo shoot for you.
Pictures or it didn't happen, people. Got to document.
So it's a little bit in the evening now. What's 5:20, 5:30 or so?
Yes.
We just got some nice footage on Main Street, just some B-roll, just walked around, enjoyed the ambiance. There's a lot of people in costumes. Got a photo in front of the partner statues. We are going to definitely hit the shops on Main Street on our way out, but before then, we just wanted to stop by here. We're gonna head up through Tomorrowland towards Fantasyland to go on Dumbo, one of Jenna's favorite childhood rides, and then we'll take it from there. So, see you in a bit.
I'm so happy. It's time to ride Dumbo.
Your favorite?
I haven't done this since I was a kid. The last 2 times we came, we didn't go on it.
I haven't done this in general.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I think it's broken. Why won't it go up?
Make your noodle fly higher.
Yeah.
And hold the lever up.
Hold
and
it.
Don't let it go. Just lift and hold.
Really fun day in the Magic Kingdom. Day's winding down a little bit. We have about an hour or so left until we need to leave in order to go to a dining reservation. but we're going to possibly try to find some coffee, hit the shops on Main Street, and yeah, that's kind of it. What was the favorite thing you did today?
Favorite thing today, I think it was just like the feeling of being here.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Like
it does.
walking, just being on Main Street, walking in, like seeing the first cavalcade, which made me like so emotional because it's been such a shit year. So just like finally feeling like there's a little bit of magic out there again has just, it's been the best.
Yeah, I agree. Just because it was definitely, I mean, it's still dark times
Of course.
in the world, but I think for Disney fans, it was a little bit darker right when the parks closed and up and through, you know, mid-July when they reopened. So the fact that they are open again and you can, you know, come here, it's good.
Andy thinks I need this shirt after the photo shoot that I just had
I
outside.
originally laughed at this one, but they're both funny.
Hubgrass is my favorite color. Oh, that's cute.
It is the monorail, build your own monorail track that I accidentally charged my parents' room on our first trip here. So it's the running joke in the family.
Because Andy thought when you charge it to the room, that meant it was free, and he walked up with that to the cash register and charged it to the room.
Sorry, Dad. All right, day one in the books. Just did some shopping on Main Street here at Magic Kingdom and had a really great day. I think we went into this a little bit not really knowing what to expect.
Yep.
And for the most part, you know, it's still, I guess we could call it Disney with an asterisk, right?
Yeah. Some things felt like they were missing, and that's why I like had such a reaction when I heard the first like cavalcade and like the music was so loud and people were just like all of a sudden like rushing to the hub.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it then felt like I was back in Magic Kingdom. And not that everything else has been great and just what we needed in this crap year.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if you're coming for the first time, it may not be the best time to come because you're not getting the full Disney experience.
Yes, I agree. I think if this is your first trip, probably wait it out until there's some even more of a sense of normalcy, because this is definitely not normalcy in Disney right now. So just something to keep in mind. But if you are an annual pass holder, or if you just make it a point to travel here, I think you kind of know what to expect when you get here. And that's exactly what we did. Disney is doing a great job with all the health and safety protocols. We knew that going into it, that they were going to be stellar in that regard, and they have been. The cast members aren't taking any crap from people if they see the masks down. It's the people taking advantage of the cast members is exactly what you see.
I would say mask compliance,
Like
97, 98%. It's been really good. There's only been a few that below the nose or had it off, and a cast member immediately would see it and tell them otherwise. And besides that, wait times. They seem very long. And some of them are very padded and they say they're an hour and they end up being a half hour or 40 minutes. But then we had Splash Mountain today and it said 55 and it was more like 110. An hour, 10 minutes, not 110 minutes. Yeah. So just be prepared, but it's very hard. When I compare our Magic Kingdom day on this trip versus the last trip, we did more on the last trip with less hours.
Yeah.
We got on more rides then.
Yeah, I mean, waiting for 2 rides took up about 3 hours of the day, maybe a little more.
Big Thunder and Splash took up a lot of time.
And we were here for 11 hours, so that's about 25% of our day went to just those attractions.
Yeah.
So,
but in 11 hours, we did nine rides.
Yep.
We had breakfast here, we had lunch here, we had snacks here, we walked around Main Street, we shopped, we took a lot of photos with PhotoPass photographers and on our own. And then we're vlogging, so we're stopping sometimes to do stuff like this. We're taking a ton of B-roll and all of these things. So like, obviously if you're not doing that, you probably could have gotten on an extra ride or 2 or 3, but I think that is it for Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
We are heading over to the Wave at the Contemporary for dinner, and we will do a dining review that will be the next video. So
Stay tuned.
yes, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it.
Yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. We will have tons more videos coming out from this trip, like Jenna said, so please subscribe. Epcot tomorrow, so that'll be in an upcoming video as well.
Yes.
But in the meantime, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers. And until next time, keep traveling.
Have a magical day.
Good night.
Mickey and all of us here at the Magic Kingdom